Welcome to TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to take a look on date formatting and conversion functions in PySpark. So here's my sample data, and you can see that I have a name here. Then I have this is a string date, and then I have a string timestamp. And then I have this Unix timestamp. So I will do some conversions from these, and we are going to take a look on those. So here I'm creating a data frame called df, and we will create data frame by putting this code, say spark.create data frame, and then we have to tell the data. So here is our data that we will be using here. Then we are providing the name of the columns for the data frame. So the names is name, date string, timestamp string, and Unix timestamp. And then we will be done with the creating the data frame, and now we'll like to see the data in this data frame. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how exactly our data frame will look like. So here is our name, then we have date, and then we have timestamp, and then we have our Unix timestamp. If we will take a look on the print schema, that's these all are going to be our string values. So let's say if I will say df.print schema. Okay, so here you can see that we have name, and that's also string, date, string. So that's why we are having everything in string, and we are going to convert to the date and timestamps, and then we can perform different operations on them. So very first thing, we want to convert our string to the date type. So in this case, df select, we are selecting some columns here. Here is my name column. Then I'm using toDate function to convert the date string into this format. So here this function you will be using to underscore date, and then you will provide the name of the column, that's our date underscore string, and here you will provide the format you would like to see for the date, and then we are saying alias as date underscore converted. So you will execute this one, and then you're gonna see your date is converted into this format. You can see right there. Okay, now if you would like to convert to the timestamp, you can use the toTimestamp function here. So you will say df.select, then you will provide a list of the columns, and then you will say toTimestamp, and then provide the column on which you would like to apply this function. Here is the timestamp underscore string, and here you will provide the format that you would like to see. So year, month, date, hours, minutes, and second, and then we alias this one as the timestamp converted. So I'm going to go ahead and execute this code, and you're going to see our output. You're going to see name and the timestamp right there. Okay, great. Now we will go and convert to the timestamp with local time zone. For that one, you will be using a toTimestamp LTZ function. So rest of everything will stay as is. You will provide the column here, then alias, and then you wanna show the record. So you will do that, and also here I'm doing time to the convert to the timestamp with the time zone. So in this case, you will be using toTimestamp underscore NTZ, and that's how you will provide the column here, and then alias whatever you want to do that. So we can execute these ones, and it's going to return us the timestamps in local zone and the zone what we would like. So very simple output what we have. Now, if we want to convert our Unix timestamps to the readable timestamp, so remember that when we created this data frame, we have this timestamp here. These are Unix timestamps. Now, if we want to convert them to the normal readable timestamps, so that's easy to do that as well. And here you will do that by using a function from Unix time. So you will use this function and provide the Unix timestamp, and then it will convert to the normal timestamp. So if you do this, you're gonna see the output, and here it is. So you can see right there. Okay, now if you would like to convert a timestamp string to the Unix timestamp, let's say you have the timestamp that was in our actual timestamp, and then you would like to see in the Unix timestamp, you will be using a Unix timestamp. So right there you can use that. And also two Unix timestamp, that will do the same thing pretty much. And if I will just go ahead, I'm gonna actually show you this column right next to it, so you can see the difference between these two. So here it is. Now I'm gonna go ahead and execute, and you will see the conversion. So here is our timestamp, you can see that, and then this is our Unix timestamp. So that's how you can perform conversion. So if you want to go from here to here, you can use that function, and or you want to go from this timestamp to the Unix, you can use the function as well. So there are functions available for both of them. So this will from Unix timestamp to the normal timestamp, and this is from Unix timestamp. So it's going to take string and then convert to the Unix timestamp, and this will do the same as well. So you can apply and different functions and take a look from there. Okay, if you're converting from UTC to specific time zone, so in this case, let's say we have this timestamp available, and then we want to convert to this Pacific time. So here I'm saying df with column, and here is that's the column I'm adding to it, and I'm saying to timestamp, and here is my actual time coming from a data frame, and I want to say like, okay, this is what I want to format. Then I'm selecting the name, then using from UTC timestamp, and then this is my column here, and then US specific time and alias as the Pacific time. So if you run this one, this is gonna convert from UTC to specific time zone. So you can see right there. Okay, so you can try different things from here as well, you know. So if you would like to convert a local timestamp to UTC, that's easy to do that. And in this case, what we are doing here, we are saying data frame with column. So we are adding this column to the data frame, and then we are using to timestamp, and here is our timestamp column, that is a string, and we are converting to this format. Okay, so this function is going to convert our string to this specific format. Once that's done, then we are selecting the name, and then we are converting to the UTC. So we will provide the same column that's already in a good format. We have done that right here, and then we provide that column, and then told that, hey, we want to convert to the US Pacific time, and then alias as a UTC time, and then it's going to do convert from the Pacific to the UTC. So you can see right there, that's the output, and it is in a UTC. So here, if you would like to do format date using custom pattern, that's also possible, and we will do something like that. We say data frame dot select, and then provide the list of the column that you would like to see, and here we will use this function called the date underscore format, and now you will provide the column on which you would like to apply this function, and here is the pattern that you would like to see. So month, day, comma, year, that's what we would like to see, and we are aliases as a formatted date. So if I will go ahead and print, now I'm going to go ahead and print this one anyways for you. Ask me why, so you can compare both of the input and output. So here is my starting, and then we have formatted as well. So now if I will execute, you can see that this was our date string, and you could see like it's year, month, and day. And now we have converted to this well formatted, say in month name, then we have date, and then we have year as we described right here. Okay, so you can use different formats, whatever you like, if you need to format in a specific pattern. So you see that there are many functions here that you can use depending upon your need, and I'm sure you will come to the scenarios where often you will be probably converting to UTC or to the specific zone time from the given date and time. So I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in next video. I will put this code in the description as well.